Hey guys, welcome. This is actually my first try of making a YouTube video out of a Mobile Legends game, and actually just the first YouTube video in general. I will probably upload this on Afray's channel. Um, so yeah, it's a game where I play Hilda. Hilda, I believe, is a fantastic hero, quite a bit underappreciated by a lot of people. But you can take many players by surprise. As you know, it's a tank fighter. This gear that I'm using here is more suited for a tank, but you'll find that she still does quite a lot of damage, and yeah, you certainly can get quite a few kills with her if you try her out this way. So yeah, just taking the buff here in the bottom lane at the moment, and as you can see, we're faced with Layla at the moment. Just no one else, just Layla there. I mean, we're not gonna get the kill straight away there, but at the moment I'm just trying to get some damage on her, knock her back a little bit or make her a little bit more careful. She has to understand that there's two of us in this lane, and she has to back off a little bit, right? So that's kind of just trying to frighten her so that we can take the money here from the monster. And notice Karina standing there in the bush, and neither me nor Saber had actually noticed that. And so I was just kicking back Layla, and then all of a sudden, as you see, the monster is killed, but none of us of the three of us, none of us found it or got the money there. And it's actually Karina who managed to do it from a distance. So here you see that Zaber gets killed, but I can take revenge on Karina, luckily. And yeah, I mean, everyone can do that. That's not the most instructive kill, maybe. But here you see Layla as well. I thought, hey, she's low on damage as well. And this is a very interesting moment, I think. So this is what makes Hilda so strong, is that she can simply ignore the fact that, okay, Layla was low on health, but she was also standing under the turret. But that doesn't matter for Hilda at all. Just run under it, use your first skill to run away, and you got your skill. You got your kill, and yeah, you're able to do enough damage to get the kill and then run away. So that's her great skill here, I believe. So both tankiness and strength. So here I saw that Maya was in trouble in the middle lane, but by the time I got there, she was dead already. And I thought, okay, I'm too late. And then I saw Cyclops low on health. So just use the ult, which stuns it a little bit or slows it down. And then, yeah, kill him off with the second skill. So that was an easy kill there. And already it's, yeah, the three kills of our team were all mine here. And then we see Layla again. By the time I arrived, she unfortunately ran away. Wanted to do some damage. Once again, I'm too low on health to actually kill her. For that, I would have to run under the turret and so and so. I don't have my shield at the moment. So, for example, now you see that I'm going in the bush, which means that her passive gets activated, and so I get the shield as well, and a bit more health. But so yeah, it was clear that I was not gonna kill Layla, but once again, just knock her back a little bit. Here I'm doing basically the same thing. Okay, she stands under a turret, but launch the attack, run away, kind of guerrilla style. Do some damage and run. And it will just make sure that, for example, you see Layla now, she's just standing under the turret and waiting for a death. So basically not doing anything. And that's because I frightened her a little bit, and I think that's some important aspect to the game. So here, this is very important in this game. Look at the top lane. So there's three players in the top lane at the moment. They completely neglected their middle lane, or our middle lane, and that's why I went helping there. But then at the same time, the bottom lane, Saber, stopped going there either, or was not there anymore either. So yeah, here you see that I'm faced against both Layla and Odette. I was kind of wondering, should I attack, should I not? And then I thought, okay, let's just go for it. For it, I should be able to run away because I both had my regen as my healing spell, and my first skill should make it possible for me to run away. And as you see, it might have been maybe a little bit too close, but I did manage to run away. Here I go back in the bush, get some health, get my shield up, and that's why I'm waiting here. Probably waited a little bit too long, because here you see that the minions are going to attack the turret and actually take it down. But I wanted to make sure that both Layla and Odette were gone. But yeah, in hindsight, apparently I could have attacked it or attacked the minions a bit earlier. Maybe we wouldn't have lost the turret there. But okay. So yeah, notice in the meanwhile at the top lane, it's still those same three players who are pushing there. So they did manage to take down two turrets, but now all three of them died. And I was like pushing the retreat button. Retreat, guys! What the hell are you doing? So they did take down two turrets, but in the meanwhile, we lost one turret in the middle lane and one turret in the bottom lane. So that's kind of, let's say, an equal trade-off, but they died, all three of them. So yeah, I was not entirely convinced about that strategy there. So yeah, we'll see, because keep that top lane in mind. It's quite interesting. So yeah, here they were all attacking the turtle, but really couldn't do anything about it. I was not gonna start a team fight 1 versus 3. I know Saber was around as well, but even 2 versus 3 is definitely not a good strategy. So yeah, we had to retreat there. Just clearing lanes here, and once again notice there my teammates, for example, were taking down the jungle monster instead of taking down the minions that were attacking our turret. And yeah, it's just important to realize that I was really, I mean, my teammates weren't playing their best games, I guess. um, so yeah, here we go. I see that everyone is gathered there in the middle, waiting for the team fight. So I was rushing there as well. I thought, okay, let's not attack Franco, but then Xylong actually hooked him, so might as well take him down. So got the assist there. Here Odette goes with her ult, kind of a waste of an ult for Odette, I'd say. And then here there's Karina, but we actually don't get to kill. And now there's just two of us left. We have to run. Um, I could try to save Odette by standing in the way, but I would die in the process. Odette would still die, I guess. Maybe we would have taken down Karina, most probably, but at least we have a defender now. And I'd rather have me than Odette at the moment. So yeah, here we lose another turret, and as you can see, it's really really looking grim at the moment. We're down 3 kills, um, but we're also down a few turrets, I believe. At this moment, we are down, well, 2 turrets maybe. So yeah, it's really not going well here, and at the moment, just jungling, you already see the difference in level between me and Xylong, for example, just because I didn't die yet. And here I was hoping to get that Karina. Karina just ran right at the last moment here. Here I managed to run away, and this is so important that I think Hilda is the only one who gets away from an encounter like that, right? She uses her first skill, charges away, heals a bit in the bush, gets her shield up, and that makes her tanky enough to withstand until you have your first skill and then just charge away immediately. I think that makes her so very strong. So yeah, we recalled for a moment, back with health. Here you see it again. They're attacking the jungle monster, not attacking the minions who are really attacking our turret. But yeah, okay, so they completely ignored that. And now everyone is in the middle, but they all recall right on time, because apparently there were four players heading there. So yeah, pretty happy there. So at the moment we're taking down the minions in the middle lane. Notice that I have 3-0-2, so 3 kills, 0 deaths, and 2 assists at the moment. But then here, Odette noticed that they were attacking the Lord, and she was running there, and I was like, Odette, please do not attack, because you will just die straight away. And then here, middle lane, and I was quite surprised to find only the two of them, so a Franco and a Layla. I obviously attacked Layla, but Odette thought, let's attack the tank. And then, okay, Xylong came there as well, hooked that Franco again, so might as well take him down. And then here you see Cyclops, who tries to run away with 1 HP, but so I do take him down. Once again, that charge, so very strong. But you see that Karina with a triple kill, she was really strong. But she can't do much damage to a Hilda. You see my regen here. So she really can't do all that much. And I thought, hey, you're in the range. I can actually take you down. I have my ult there. And so here it's actually, yeah, I'm not entirely sure. I was taking down Karina, but I also noticed that the Lord was attacking there in the middle lane. So I'm not entirely sure if it's smart to let the Lord go towards, yeah, your center inhibitor turret and do damage there. But yeah, I thought it was more important to take down a player who actually gets triple kills and such. So I decided to just chase Karina instead of the Lord. We had time for the Lord. Okay, we did take damage there on the turret, but yeah, I'm not entirely sure, but I think it was the right call to take down Karina there. At the moment, 603, and once again we have Xylong and myself to take down the Franco. So 703 here. So let's say half of the kills are mine. And from the 17 times we died, not once did I die. So pretty happy about that. I thought we were going to get some team fight here, but Maya and Xylong just don't realize it at all. So here I asked for Gather, but yeah, I only get Saber and Odette. The other two are still ignoring us. Didn't really matter. I mean, I didn't really need them. I was not going to get the kills, but neither was I going to die. So that's not a problem. And then Cyclops just runs towards me. I get some, once again, some damage on him, and there we actually kill him thanks to Zaper as well. So yeah, quite interesting there, I believe. And then here you see that both Layla and Karina, and as I say, Karina really is quite useless against me. There's quite a few heroes that simply can touch Hilda. One is, I believe, Karina, and the second one is, for example, Harley. Harley can be so very annoying, but usually I can simply ignore him. And his main skill is that he can jump away. But in this case, yeah, I very often just follow him with his flickers. It just doesn't do anything. See here, I have to run away. My entire team died again. And I'm the only one alive. And you see that Franco and Karina were chasing me. And I actually thought that Karina was going to cut me off while Franco was chasing me. But she didn't. She just went to the middle lane. And actually, I think that was a mistake. I think she should have tried to cut me off. It was clear that I had to run from the two of them. And yeah, okay, she didn't do it. Maybe I would have survived. I think I would have, but maybe it would have cost me my immortality. And that is, I think, another very important instructive moment here. So my fourth item in the gear is immortality. That shield of immortality. And actually make sure that when you die, and it's still active, then you get resurrected after 2 seconds with some HP and a shield. And I think that makes Hilda so very powerful because there's other heroes that use it as well, but they get resurrected and they just die straight away afterwards. But in the case of Hilda, once I get resurrected, I hit my first skill and I just charge away straight immediately. And it's very often that I can survive because of that. So I think yeah, that shield of immortality is just perfectly suited for Hilda. So at the moment it's active. I still haven't died, so I'm quite safe here. Once again, we take down that Cyclops. It's another nice example of, I mean, Cyclops can't do much against Hilda. He's always very annoying, but if I manage to take his ult so that my teammates can attack him, that's just fantastic. And that's basically what happened there with Maya, I believe. Yeah. So at the moment, once again, there's only 2 of our entire team alive. That's me and in this case Maya. And I've got 9 kills, didn't die yet, and so we have 5 assists as well. So I'm doing quite well. But for the team, it's looking grim. I mean, it's 22-23 in kills. That's okay, maybe. But when you look at the turrets, I think we're down 2 turrets or something. And that inhibitor turret in the center has really taken quite a bit of damage. So here I was hoping for a little bit of a team fight. But then they all retreated, and they're standing all with the 4 of them under the turrets. That's a little bit further, so that's quite dangerous. But we still go for it. But then all of a sudden Maya is gone, Xylong is gone, Zebra comes way too late, and so basically we all die. That's the conclusion there. I just barely managed to get away from Layla, and you see my entire team got died there. Karina got a maniac this time, a triple kill last time, now it was a maniac, so she was really, really powerful. And so here I stand, the only defender, quite difficult for Hilda to defend. in a case like this, because I have to really attack them quite closely. And but still did that. I noted that there were three of them, but I had my immortality, and so I managed to stall them a little bit so that they couldn't attack our minions or our base. And I knew that it was probably going to cost me my immortality, but once again, I can charge away. I'm probably not going to die. And if I do, well, okay, I managed to stall them quite a bit. But so, still didn't die. My immortality helped there. And now it's important to realize that I don't have my immortality right now. So it takes, I don't know the exact value, it takes, let's say, 2 minutes or so before your immortality is available again. So now I have to be quite careful, because at this point I obviously didn't want to die. 905, it's looking like a good game for me. If we can win this, you see that they're all attacking the Lord. So actually our team attacked the Lord there. I was like, what the hell is this? Um, but yeah, somehow it worked. I saw that the others were ready to attack. I saw Karina, I think, on the radar. So I thought there's probably more there, so let's attack. I was just making sure that Cyclops would retreat a little bit, and in the meanwhile, Maya and Odette were attacking the Lord. But then all of a sudden you see that Maya runs away, and so the Lord was almost going to get back. And yeah, so I thought, let's just keep on attacking him. The others are either dead, or Cyclops, for example, I pushed back a little bit. So I thought this is an ideal moment to actually kill the Lord, and here is actually when it happens. So 906 at the moment, 26-28, so still, yeah, very close in kills. But once again, we're down so many turrets. We lost that one turret in the middle, but now we did kill the Lord. And as I said, you have to keep that top lane in mind, because remember in the beginning when those three players died, taking down the two turrets in the top lane, well, the Lord now has a very weak lane to attack on. And so basically that's what we're doing here. I actually was hoping that Xylong would join us as well, but in hindsight that was actually quite well played by him. So as you see, he distracted Cyclops and Layla in the middle lane, took down the turret there, and in the meanwhile we could attack here, and now Xylong is joining us as well. So actually he played quite well there. So one player who was distracting a few of the others, a few of the opponents, and then we can actually attack with the Lord. So we managed to take down the last turret in the top lane, and now we get damage on their base, and all of a sudden it's over. So it's quite funny, I believe, how things ended up there with the in the top lane. It was way too costly. There's no way that was a good strategy. Dying there just to kill the turrets, and actually it was a trade-off for two other turrets that we lost in the middle and the bottom lane. But okay, we got the game there. We took down their base, and as you can see, I'm back at Grandmaster with 5 stars. So I think this was a very instructive game, and I hope you got something from it. Maybe you'll think about using Hilda as a hero as well. I think she's absolutely great and really underused, I believe. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and hope to find you again on this channel. Bye.